What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Living Free channel. My name is Tyler Freed, and right now I'm in New Mexico. I just went through Raton, New Mexico. Went over Raton Pass. That was very beautiful. I was going to film that going down Raton Pass because of the scenery, but the sun was like shining right directly into my camera, so you really wouldn't have seen anything, honestly. So that was kind of disappointing. I wanted to film that this morning. I've been over Raton Pass a lot of times, but never really had the chance to film it. And one day I will film that because I like to film all of the downgrades that I go down across the country. I have filmed a lot of them, and Raton is one of them that I'm going to film before my OTR career is up. So I like to do that just to look back at the memories and all of the different places I've been throughout the country. So anyway, if you're new to the channel though, I appreciate you for clicking on the video. Make sure you like the video, sub to the channel, or dislike the video if you don't like me. That's fine. Follow me on Instagram. The link to that is in the description below. Go follow me and I'll follow you back. And so anyway, I do have a point in this video that I am gonna make, but first I'm gonna do an update like I normally do because this is a vlog channel. I vlog my life, but I talk about various different subjects as I vlog my life. And what's on my mind today is what I'll be discussing in this video. And so anyway, I got a load out of Colorado, out of Golden, Colorado. I picked up a load of beer, and I'm headed to Redding, California. Now, I am going out of route that Crete advised me to go on. And the reason I'm doing that is because my original route was to go up through northern Colorado, Wyoming, like southwest Wyoming, Salt Lake City, northern Utah, northern Nevada, through Reno, and like northern California, the mountains up in northern California. And the reason I did not go that way is because they're going to be getting snow for the next few days. And so it's going to be snowing nonstop up there. And I figured, okay, I would rather go 300 miles out of route, which is what I'm doing. I'm headed down I-25 to Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm going to hit 40, and I'm going to take 40 all the way into California, and then hit I-5 all the way up into Redding, California. And that route is about 300 miles longer. However, I am saving time because if I do hit bad snowstorms, well, if it is bad enough, number one, I could be shut down and not be able to move at all. Number two, even if I do drive and they're allowing trucks to drive on the road and vehicles to drive on the road, you're probably going to be doing 25 to 35 miles an hour the whole time. You're going to have to chain up if you want to continue driving, which I don't do that. If it's bad enough to where I would have to throw chains, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to get off the road. So that's my rule. But yeah, and I just don't want to be shut down. I was shut down for a day due to the wind up in Wyoming. But when it's snow and ice, I mean, you know, when it gets bad enough, you really can't do anything about that. It's just this time of year. It's just this time of year where anytime you get a load where you're routed up north, you have to check your weather app. You have to check your weather app. You have to check all the towns you're going through and see what the weather's going to be like. And I looked at the weather and I'm like, man, there's got to be an alternative route that I can go that possibly avoids this. So that's what I'm doing. Long story short, you're just listening to the thoughts and planning of a truck driver, because we do this all the time. We do this all the time. Guys that have done this, or girls that have done this for longer than 3 months, 6 months, a year, you know that during this time of year, you're always thinking about weather, because that is going to mess you up. Now, sometimes there's nothing you can do to avoid it. Sometimes it's like you can't drive too far out of route. You're just going to have to hit the thing head on. But in this scenario, I'm able to avoid it and still make my delivery on time. So that's good. Anyway, but what is my point in this video? Well, my point is having a plan for life, having a plan for career, for relationships, for your money. I talk a lot about that. And for those of you that do follow my channel already, and you've been following me for a long time, you already know that I talk about this a lot. But for those people that are new, those people that are new, that's who this video is for. And the reason I'm going to be talking about why you should have a plan, why you should set goals, is very simple. It's very simple. Nothing is complicated in life, in my opinion. And the people that try to complicate things never end up actually doing anything, because success is very simple. If I want to achieve something, right, the best thing I can do is figure out, number one, what do I want to achieve? Number two, is it actually possible to achieve it? And number three, I need to set goals. I need to set mile markers along my way of achieving that ultimate goal, right? If I want to become a millionaire, well, I'm going to have to figure out how much money would I have to save and invest every year, or how am I going to do that? Number one, am I going to do it through starting a business? Am I going to do it through investing? How am I going to become a millionaire? Well, you have to set goals and, little goals along the way to attaining that big goal of becoming a millionaire. And that's how you achieve anything. You have to set little goals. Like, if I want to get in shape, what do I need to do? I need to work out 4 to 5 times a week. I need to cut out all carbs, drink a lot of water. And it's that simple. You just do that for a long period of time. And when you work out, you start off with what you can handle and do consistently, and then you increase the intensity of those workouts over time, and eventually you'll get more and more shape over time. And same with money. Same thing. Money, career, like I said, anything in life, you got to set goals. If you don't set goals, then you don't really know where you're going. Like I just explained on this route, I planned my route. I looked at the route they gave me, and I said, oh, well, I better check that weather app, because if I don't check that weather app and I go head on into a blizzard, I'm probably going to get shut down and be sitting for a couple days. I don't want to be doing that. And so I planned my way around. So life is no different. Career is no different. If I want to get into trucking, before I got into trucking, I had a plan. Now, it doesn't always happen the way you plan it. I understand that. Most of the time when you plan to do something, it's going to be longer and harder than you expected, than you originally planned. It is. That is true. But you still have to set those goals, those mile markers, like I said, to achieve along the way of your ultimate goal. That's what you got to do. If you don't do that, you're never going to succeed at anything. You're not. You have to have a plan with everything. And trucking career, no different. If you're somebody that's like, okay, I'm not in trucking yet, but I would love to become an owner-operator, right? Well, what's the first thing you have to do? It's not become an owner-operator. That's going to be a long process, becoming an owner-operator and setting yourself up for success to become an owner-operator and actually succeed at it. Well, the first thing you got to do is learn to drive this truck. That's the first thing. So you need to sign up for a CDL school. You need to go get your license, get the training, drive for, I believe, a year to 2 years, maybe even longer, and get really good at what you're doing before you go out and buy your own truck. Okay? And while you're driving for somebody else, learning how to do the job safely and efficiently. Be learning about the actual business side of trucking, and on top of that, maximizing your income with your job, maximizing your savings, and be saving and patiently waiting until you can afford to go out and go on your own and become an owner-operator. And you may have to, map out how long it's going to take. How much money can I save each year? How long is it going to take me to learn everything I need to know about the business that I'm starting? All of those things you got to factor in, right? But if you just go into a business or you go into investing and not knowing anything, and you're just going to learn through trial and error, I really believe that most people are going to fail that way. And that's with anything. It doesn't matter what it is, okay? And people may be mad at what I just said. I don't really care, because trial and error is a very hard way to learn, in my opinion. I think the best way to learn is to learn from other people that have done what you want to do and figure out, okay, who has succeeded for a long time what I want to do eventually, and who has failed. What have both of them done? Because you can learn from both. You can learn from people who have failed and people who have succeeded. You can learn from both. And you should learn from both. And the best thing to learn is what not to do. And I've seen over the course of my trucking career so far, I've been driving company for 4 years. And what I've seen is a lot of people fail in this business, whether it's company, owner, op, whatever. And I've learned more from watching them than I have from the people that have succeeded. Because the people that have succeeded they have a very simple process and a very simple mindset. It's hard to do what they're doing, don't get me wrong, but it's very simple. It's very simple, but harder. And that's pretty much it. But like, pave a path for yourself. I want to get to this destination, and this is what I'm going to have to do along the way. This is the pace I'm going to have to be on to achieve that goal in this amount of time. Okay? Like I said, if you want to become a millionaire through investing, let's say, and this will be my last example before I wrap up the video, but let's say you want to become a millionaire in 10 years. Very simple. You want to become a millionaire in 10 years. Well, the first thing you're going to have to do is figure out how much money would I have to save each year and invest at a particular rate of return to achieve $1 million net worth or $1 million in assets in 10 years. It's very simple. Now, I do not have a calculator or a retirement calculator in front of me, but you can go online and look up a compound interest calculator, and you can type in, I have $0. I'm going to be saving this much per month at 8 or 10% rate of return, whichever rate of return you think you're going to get for 10 years, and play with the numbers and see how long it would take, or see how much money you would have to put into your investments to achieve that goal in 10 years. It's very simple. Now, is it hard to do? Absolutely. You have to earn enough money to be able to put away that much money. You have to earn enough money. You have to have low expenses to be able to save and invest that much money over 10 years. And you have to never stop doing it. That's the key. But you can do it. And see, I have done that. I have seen, like, okay, I have a financial freedom target. I don't just care about becoming a millionaire. I want to be financially free. So for me, that's beyond just $1 million. But like I said, I just wanted to give an example of, it's very simple to plan how to achieve something. It's just going to be hard to continuously do it and stick to that plan. It is. Is it going to be easy to become a millionaire in 10 years? No. Most people never become a millionaire. They don't. Most people don't have a six-pack. Most people are not in shape. Okay? Most people don't make a lot of money. That's why you got to do different things to achieve making a lot of money, having a lot of money, having health, having great relationships with your family and friends and work associates. That is hard work. That is called discipline when it comes to achieving anything special in life. And if you don't map out a plan, if you don't set goals, you're never going to achieve anything special in life. Everybody knows that. And I know people listen to my videos and they're like, well, this is just common sense. But yeah, if it's such common sense, then why is the majority of the population not doing it? Because you're right, it is common sense. And everything I'm saying is very simple. It's sixth grade. It's a sixth grade education, really. It's stupid simple. But people don't do it. And the reason they don't do it is because they lack discipline. I have lacked discipline in my life. And when I lack discipline and I become lazy, I do not achieve the goals that I want to achieve. I don't. It's hard. It is hard to set a huge goal, like my goal I talk about all the time, financial freedom, being able to live off of the income my assets produce at an early age so that I can work on the things I truly love to work on and have total freedom. That is a hard goal to achieve. That is a very hard goal to achieve. But I have laid out a plan, and will I achieve that goal in the exact time period that I laid out? Probably not. It might take a little longer. But if I never give up on the goals that I have set for myself and my family, if I never ever give up and I just continuously work each and every day, slow and steady, and never stop, I will achieve what I want to achieve. And so will you, for those of you that are watching this video. You will. I believe trucking is worth it. I believe life is worth it when you have goals set for yourself and you're willing to do whatever it takes to achieve said goals. So I hope everybody's having a blessed day that's watching this. I really appreciate each and every one of my subscribers, and I hope that you stay tuned for future videos. God bless, thank you for watching, and peace out.